So, viewers, in this video, we will actually try to show you only the SOCKS5 proxies available in ZoogVPN. We are trying to show it part by part because not all users use every type of service, nor do they want to know about everything. That is why we are trying to keep the video short and present it to you in parts. So, the SOCKS IPs here are listed as IDs, they are provided as website addresses. So you will count these as IPs. And here you can see the port, use port. It's given here as a port. And the user ID is written here in the credentials. Look here, notice the credentials. The ID and password you used for the SOCKS VPN account will be used for SOCKS5. So, I have taken all of these into my undetectable browser. I have added the SOCKS here. Now we will see if all these proxies, the 21 proxies loaded here, are working or not. So, you can see that one proxy is still showing as checking here. SE1. SE1 is still checking. SE1. SE1 is for Stockholm. It's not working yet, or it's not working, but the remaining 20 are showing as working here. This one is still checking. It is still showing an error. Okay, let's check it one more time. So viewers, I am assuming that out of these 21 servers, one server might be disabled, but it might work after troubleshooting. Okay, so now we will see the quality of these IPs we have and how they work. So first, we're selecting the number 1 SOCKS from here. After selecting it, we're opening it from here. So after opening it, we will see what the actual speed of this server is. So first, I'm going to Hua. Now we will look at the IP to see what kind of IP it is and its condition. We will also open another Hua website. There are 2 Hua websites, and we will check the IP on both. Here you can see the IP type is hosting, and it's marked as a low-risk IP. You can also see several other options here. Okay, it shows an 80% anonymity level. Okay, if we switch to the other website, the anonymity level drops further, and it shows the location as the United States. Meanwhile, the first website shows Germany or something. Actually, it says Brussels. I showed you both websites to demonstrate that they can display different results. Now I will move on to the speed test. When I search for it, Ookla's speed test appears first. Let's run a test on Ookla and see the results. My hosting generally has speeds above 100 Mbps, so let's see what speed we get here. Checking 20 IPs is quite difficult and time-consuming, so if you want to see all of them, please be a bit patient. As you can see, we encountered an error. I'm keeping this in the video to show that the first IP we tested returned an error and we couldn't complete the speed test here. Since we couldn't get a result from Speedtest, we'll try fast.com. Not all IPs allow speed tests on every site. Now it's working even though you saw it fail earlier. You can see the speed is climbing over 100 Mbps. The server and connection I'm using typically get over 100 Mbps. As you can observe, our download speed has reached nearly 200 Mbps, and the IP address from the hosting is visible here. Okay. Now, looking at fast.com, we have a download speed of about 230 Mbps. Interestingly, fast.com identifies this as a US IP. You can see it here, but our main hosting server provider stated it's a Brussels IP. We are testing this Brussels IP because that's what we were provided. Such discrepancies in location reporting can happen, and it's not a major issue. So, we also didn't get a very satisfactory upload speed from fast.com, but we got even lower results from the speed test, 2.87. That means ZoogVPN's upload speed is horrible. In a word, bad. So now we will close it and look at the next IP. So you can see here is the next IP. We will look at that. We are moving to the second IP now and opening the profile. Let's see how our second IP is. So we are again opening our website sequentially. We have first opened fast.com here and then the speed test, which is Ookla. We will also open and check the speed test by Ookla. So, viewers, we can see that our fast.com speed test result is not going above 45 for this country. I think 45 is enough in terms of an IP, because we won't always do all our regular work with an IP, we will do some limited work. So for that reason, I would say that 45 is enough, but the upload speed is not enough, because we are getting a very bad upload speed here. Here, Hua.com didn't open. Hua.com doesn't open on all IPs, but in many cases, Hua.net opens. Here we can see the IP quality is 100%, very good, and here we can see it's a Canadian IP. And from here, if we do a speed test, then we will now see what kind of result comes here. The download test is running now. It seems to be performing similarly to the fast.com result, stabilizing around 52 Mbps. Now let's observe the upload speed. It's climbing slowly and looks to be settling around 10 Mbps. So, now we will close this tab, and step by step I will show you all the remaining servers one by one. We have already seen up to server 2. Next, we will look at server 3, and I am opening it now. Let's start by checking our internet speed on fast.com. The test shows a download speed of 83 megabits per second. Now, let's look at our IP details on Hua.net. Our IP address is 176.120.65.137, and the location is detected as Moldova. Curiously, on another tab, the same IP address is shown to be in Vienna, Austria. Let's move over to Speedtest.net to run another speed test. We are connected to a server in Chisinau. Starting the test, the download speed is much faster, hitting 349.82 megabits per second. Now testing the upload speed, and it finishes at 139.42 megabits per second. First, open the Undetectable Browser Profile Manager. Click on Save to apply these settings. Now click Open to launch the browser. The browser opens, and on Hua.net we can see our IP address is successfully connected, showing our location as Frankfurt, Germany. Let's switch to the Speed Test tab to test the connection speed. The download speed test runs, reaching a high of 345.66 megabits per second. Finally, the upload speed is tested, finishing at 120.39 megabits per second. The proxy connection is fast and stable. First, click on Save to apply your profile settings, and then click Start to launch the browser. Once the browser opens, we will go to speedtest.net to check the connection speed. The test begins by measuring the download speed, which reaches an impressive 379 Mbps. After that, it measures the upload speed, which stabilizes at around 154 Mbps. This shows that we have a very fast and reliable connection for this profile.